Hey, Robert here, and welcome to CSIS 1030, Foundations of Computer Science. This probably is your first course related to computer science, and so it will give you a good foundation, we hope, in what this industry is all about. If you have a desire to go into computer science, then we'll get you started in the right direction. If you don't know if you want to go into computer science or not, hopefully we'll be able to give you some information that will help you make that decision either one way or another. The course is organized into several modules. The first one is simply an introduction to computing. Next we'll spend several weeks on programming. You'll really enjoy that. We'll get into some information management or database management stuff. That should be good. And finish up with some networking and communications for just about 4 weeks or so. And finally we end with some industry trends and computer opportunities. So I think you'll enjoy this class. Each module consists of topics, learning objectives, reference material, assignments, quizzes, and an end-of-module exam. Now, all the reference material comes from open educational resources. These are things that are freely available on the web. So there is no textbook that you have to buy, no software that you need to purchase, no subscriptions to any newsletters or anything, no other resources you need to purchase. So that's good. I think you'll like that. Obviously, you do need a computer with internet access. Now, all the course activities that I've mentioned are managed through this Canvas site, and I'll take you through the site here in just a second so you'll see exactly how things are organized. But all of your assignments, all of the reference material, you'll find links to the reference material here. You'll turn in your assignments right here. They'll be graded. You'll be able to see what your grades are. All the quizzes and exams you'll take right here within the Canvas course. Each activity has a due date, so as long as the activity is completed and submitted by the due date, you're good to go. Now, this means that you manage the time and effort that you devote to this class along with everything else in your life. I know there's a lot going on outside the classroom, and so this gives you a certain degree of flexibility in terms of when you do this stuff, but with that flexibility comes a greater degree of responsibility. Get it done by the due date, no problem. Got a couple other links here that you'll enjoy. This is some campus services. It's just a PDF file you can download with a bunch of campus services you'll think you'll find useful. Tech services for students. You might find this useful. A number of technology services that are available for students, so just review this. I think you'll find that very enlightening. And this last link is some first-year experience tutorials. Just a ton of videos here that will give you some good information about how to get started here at Salt Lake Community College and how to make the most of your experience here. So take some time to view those videos as well. This is my teaching schedule this semester. I've got a pretty heavy load. This class and 1400 are online classes. Then I have several in-person classes. 1600 C++. This 1410 is object-oriented programming. We're teaching this in Java. And this is 2420, which is data structures and algorithms. This class is taught in C++ and Java. I happen to teach it in Java. Here's my contact information, my phone number. Here's my email address. And I'm in the LAC. I forgot to put my page number. Office location. I'll get it here. It's a 119A over in the LAC. I'll put that down here so you'll know where that is. Let me show you around the side here. This is the home page here. Our syllabus is located right here. On the syllabus, notice that it says no text required. All reference material is from open educational resources. That's all available on the web. No prerequisite. Here's the description of the class. Here's some of the learning objectives. These learning objectives are spelled out in greater detail in each individual module. Here's our grading scheme. It's pretty much a straight percentage. 94 to 100 is an A, and you'll see all of this stuff here below. Weekly assignments are 40%, quizzes are 25%, exams are 35%. Make sure that you pay attention to the specific requirements and other information that's associated with each of these activities. Here's some admin stuff: addition policy, withdrawal policy, student code of conduct. Make sure you review the student code of conduct, especially pages 41 through 44. Some very important stuff there that you want to take care of. Take a look at. ADA, obviously we'll make whatever accommodations we can. If you need some special consideration, not a problem at all. Just let us know and we'll take care of that. And then down here are the assignments and so on. They will appear here as I publish those. in each individual module. Going back up here, the modules again are organized according to topic. The first one is just a course orientation. There's a little video here I want you to watch. And then the first module is Introduction to Computing. The other modules that I mentioned earlier will be listed here as they're published. Now, I'm not designing this course that you can go through and do everything in like 6 weeks. That's not the best way to go through the course. So to help you maintain a good work ethic and to keep yourself on track, what I'm going to do is just publish each module a week before we actually start working on it. So the course orientation is what we're doing this week. Module 1 is what we'll start on next week. Actually, that's the first week. No, I'm sorry, that's the second week of the semester, which begins on the 31st of August. So the module 1 will be accomplished during the week of the 31st of August. And then module 2, a 6-week module on programming, will go from the 7th of September through, it looks like, probably the 17th of October. So we have that looking forward to. Here's the discussion area where, as students, you can discuss certain topics of interest and so on. What I would like you to do here is we go through and I present or introduce you to several online resources. I'm pretty sure that you'll probably Google the topic and find other things that are just as useful that aren't references that I've listed. If you find something that you think is really useful that you would like to share with the other members of the class, then put it right here. I'll take a look at that as well, and if it looks like it's something that we might want to include in the permanent references that are part of this course, then we'll do that as well. Also, there's a chat feature here, so that if other students are looking at the web page at the Canvas site at the same time you are, you can have real-time chat here. This will list all the students in the class. They're all listed right here. And down here you'll see all of the grades. So as we go along and we post, you turn in your assignments and I grade the assignments, you take a quiz, the quiz is graded, and so on. You'll be able to see exactly what your grade is as we go along. Now there's something over here that I want to call your attention to. If this box is checked right here, then your grade is based only on the assignments that you've turned in. If we're at week 7 of the course and you've turned in 5 out of the 6 assignments, then if this box is checked, your grade will be based just on those 5 assignments. If you uncheck that box, then your grade will include that assignment that you missed, which means that your grade will undoubtedly be lower than it is if this checkbox is checked. So what I would do is uncheck this box. That way you have the idea, well, you have a more accurate reflection of what your grade actually is at that point in the semester. So hope that wasn't too confusing. It probably was, but just check the box, uncheck the box. You'll see how that works in terms of how that reflects on your grade. At the end of the semester, when I turn in your grades, I do it based on every single assignment, not just the ones that you've completed. So if you have missed some assignments, they will be included in your grade as well. So at the end of the semester, you want to make sure that you uncheck this box, because that will tell you exactly what your grade will be, and that's the grade that will be recorded. So we've gone through a lot of stuff here. I hope that gives you a bit of an idea of how the course is structured and how things are presented here on the Canvas site. Once again, welcome to the course. Looking forward to it. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to send me an email here or just post a comment in the discussion board, which I'll check periodically. And if you want to get a hold of me, the best thing to do probably is just send me an email at this address. At any rate, welcome to the class. Look forward to a great semester. Talk to you later.